Okay guys, back into workout 2 here. These are our non-band exercises. You're gonna start with a kettlebell stability ball row. We used to do these in class quite a bit. I really like the instability it gives you. I know there's some of you out there that don't like these because it is definitely harder to pull for a big heavy row. But just like everything we talk about, there's benefits to doing things multiple ways. So bear with me here and hang in there. So we have one hand on the ball and one knee on the ball. When you get into this position, I suggest, I lost my word, I suggest that you use the other hand to help yourself out, but scoot your foot that's on the floor farther away. So this position I do not want. I'm centered over the ball, so my core's not really gonna have to work that hard. What I do wanna see is knee and foot on, or knee and hand on. Opposite foot's pretty far out to the side. This is gonna force your center of gravity to move away from over the ball, and you're gonna have to work a lot harder to balance in this position. So from here, I'm gonna take my kettlebell into a nice strong row. Abs in super tight. Make sure that that back foot is not on the floor behind you. Try not to rest it back there, keep it up. Nice big row, squeeze between the shoulder blades, nice and strong. Before you switch sides, you're gonna take a kettlebell squat using the same arm that you were just hanging on with. So I was rowing with my right arm, now I'm gonna squat with my right arm. So feet are a little bit wider than my hips, toes slightly turned out, kettlebell at the side. The trick on this one is not letting that kettlebell drag your arm down. So shoulders have to stay nice and tight, pulled back. That kettlebell is going to end up right out in front of that foot, standing up nice and tall. So again, hips drive back, kettlebell traces right down. From the side, make sure those hips sit back. That kettlebell is going to come right in front with my knee, and then stand it nice and tall. You should not feel perfectly symmetrical on this one. In fact, for a lot of us, it's gonna feel really asymmetrical. You're gonna feel like you're kind of cockeyed. So your goal is to prevent that as much as possible. It'll force you to engage the obliques a little bit more. And you may feel one side working harder than the other. That's okay. If you have a mirror, even better, you can watch yourself. But really just focus on trying to imagine yourself, everything moving together nice and smooth. So then you would switch sides. I would take that kettlebell on my left side for that stability ball row, and then kettlebell left side squat. Then you're gonna finish out that round with our swings. So remember, if you have only one kettlebell or you're using one heavy dumbbell, you're gonna keep that centered right in the middle. If it's too light, you can take it to an alternating swing. Either way, remember that the swing happens from the hinging of the hips. Knee bend does not change much at all. It starts at a little bit of a bend and it kind of maintains that same bend. Abs and glutes are both super tight so that you don't end up in that arch position. There should be no arch in this move. So hips drive forward, but the abs are super strong so they don't keep opening as you go. All right, moving on. We're keeping the stability ball. Exercise number 1 is going to be that ab roll that we've done quite a bit. So forearms on top, feet back behind. Remember, you are looking to move the elbows away from the body and then tuck them right back under. Away, back under. Slow and steady on this one. Hips should not be dropping, so really look to maintain that nice strong body line. Next exercise, we're going to flip over for our bridge hovers. So these we've done quite a bit lately as well. Remember, on your bridge hover, the bottom of your feet are on the ball, not the back of your legs. We're gonna press down. As you come down, you're gonna end up right above the floor before you touch, keeping that glute squeeze, press down and lift. Almost touch, down and lift. Really gives you a chance to engage those glutes and keep them working the whole time. Then we're gonna go to those dead bugs that we added back last week. Remember, opposite hand and foot stay on the ball And then the other side reaches away. So it's open, close, open, close. Really keep those abs pulled down. Press the low back down into the back as you let the arm and leg go away. And the last one we're gonna come up on our feet for. And these are for some just big diagonal chops. So remember, on a diagonal chop, the entire body is moving underneath you. So I'm rotating at the foot, knee, hip, and torso. Since I'm on a diagonal, the ball starts low, then comes up high on the other side. So if I start low on the left, I'm gonna go up and across on the right. Taking it down, up and across, down, up and across. The key on this exercise is how tight can you make your abdominals? How much can you engage your core? It is the segment of your body that stops you from continuing to rotate. If you don't engage your core, that ball can swing way back behind and way back behind. But since we're engaging our core, you should feel almost like you hit a trampoline. You hit it and it pops you back forward. And you hit the trampoline up here and it pops you back forward. Or think about like a wall being right behind you. So you're gonna pop off that wall, down and up. Remember, you got two sides, all the reps on one diagonal, then switch your diagonal, all the reps the other side. All right, guys, have a great workout, and I will see you soon.